This is Blake. He's 22 years old. He likes sleeping, going to clubs, and bars with his friends. He plays guitar and is in a rock band. He loves Japanese food and culture. This is John. He is 21 years old. He enjoys walking his dog, reading, going to coffee shops, and he works out regularly. They are both accounting students at a private university, and they have to deliver a big complex project within 3 weeks. Blake decided to write down the due date in his agenda, while John decided to take a picture of the instructions on his phone through an app, where he selected his subject and due date. Let's take a look at their individual time management. At the end of the first week, Blake flipped through his agenda and saw he still had 2 weeks to do his work, so he decided to see his friends and practice his guitar solos all weekend. John got notifications telling him to do the initial part of the project. He did so for a few hours on the weekend and recorded his progress, then went to work out and spend time with his family. As it is with university life, Blake and John started getting more homework. Blake, again, wrote down the due date in his agenda, while John did it all on his app. At the end of the second week, Blake did only the homework with proximal due dates and still did not start his project because he still had enough time. John did this, but thanks to a notification he got in his free time, he also got all his little homework out of the way during the week, so that during the weekend he could do the intermediate part of his project and still have enough time to work out and finish his new book while sitting at his favorite coffee house. At the end of the third week, Blake had procrastinated streaming series the first half of the week. Midweek, Blake realized that he couldn't finish his project on time unless he did not deliver a couple of assignments and began working on his project with a lot of stress. That same day, when John had free time, his app notified him about finishing his project, which he did. This allowed Jake to turn his project in on time and have the rest of the week homework free. The app that John used was Jikori. Jikori is a smart agenda that receives inputs for your schedule and assignments, showing them to you in a simple way and giving you push notifications only when you desire. You can input pictures and notes for every assignment. Jikori learns your patterns and will ask you about recurrent activities so that it knows when to remind you of what task. It will organize time for you in order to increase your productivity and reduce stress. Because remember, it's not about having time, it's about making time.